Alright, so obviously I got it in the vise. Someone's going to freak out, say, oh, you're going to damage it, bend it, whatever. You're not going to. As long as you clamp up here on the actual CV surface, this on the actual outer race of the CV, that sucker's hard. If you clamp down here on the tube, you can damage it, so yeah, clamp up here. This disassembly is going to be just like any standard 6-ball CV. Pretty straightforward. I don't know how so many people have difficulties with it, but yeah. What you do is you get your screwdriver, stick it in there, tilt it over, and see the ball over there popping out. Go ahead and get it till that ball pops out, and then ideally, you want to just stick a screwdriver in there. But since I'm trying to do this one-handed, it's not working out. So there we go. See how much of an angle she's at? The ball's just about to fall out. So you get in there, you grab the ball. I'll put it on paper towels because that's just what I have. If you have shop towels, whatever, keep it off the bench. And then just keep doing that. Just keep working it. And see, there's a second one. You just tilt it over. See, get the ball out. Now tilt it to the next direction it wants to go. Sometimes we get in a little bind. This inside race right here, the cage. Sometimes we get in a bind, and you'll have to tap on it. Like see right now how I got it kind of out. Gonna have to get it all back lined up. See, now it's free again. And there we go. So you got two of that one. Got lucky. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. And yeah, see, there you go. Completely disassembled. Got a couple balls left in it, but yeah, go ahead and pop them out. But see. And then sometimes it can be a little tricky to get the race out. Just kind of gotta turn it long ways, turn it 90 degrees to how it normally would be, and it will just pop right out. And then yeah, then clean it out, shop rag, paper towels, whatever you got. I'll use paper towels, clean it all out, get all the crap out, use some brake clean, whatever, acetone, crud out. And then when you go to repack, you want to be sure you get CV grease. Don't use axle grease. Yeah, it's not made for these. It's not going to work. I'd recommend getting the liquid moly. I think that's probably a little bit better quality than the Moog, but I'm going to go with the Moog on this because that's what I've got. See, there's part number 4. Just a little bag of grease. 3-4 ounces is going to be plenty for this. That's all you need. Don't need a big, 20-ounce tube. So yeah, I'll come back when I got it cleaned out and assembled. Alright, so we're back, got everything all cleaned up. Cleaned up the balls, the cage, and the inner race, and then obviously the outer race as well. Went ahead, see this is what's inside the Moog. The Moog grease comes in just a little bag. What I like to do is just cut a corner off and then use it like one of those like icing funnel bag things. And what I like to do is to fill up some of the bottom. It's kind of hard for me to see in now through the camera. Fill up some of the bottom, and then go ahead and squeeze some into each of the little recesses that the balls ride in, so that they're all lubricated when you go put it together. And then once you get some in there, see how we got some in there and pretty much all the little grooves. You can smear it around if you really want to. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. But then you're gonna assemble the inner into the cage. And you're going to drop it in there. Then kind of like spin it around, get some grease on it so that you don't put anything together dry. And then one of the biggest things to remember on these is if you look, you can see the inner race has a skinny, fat, skinny, fat, skinny. And then the outer race also has a skinny, fat, so on. And you want the fat to the skinny and the skinny to the fat. So you can see, like right now, I've got fat to fat, it'll bind up, and skinny to skinny, it'll bind up, and it's not. Once you get it together, it's not gonna move. It's gonna be all bound up. So you want to rotate it until you got one of the fat inners. Oh well, I got interrupted, but yeah. Anyways, you want to put the skinny inner to a fat outer, and then a skinny outer to a fat inner. So it doesn't bind, so it works the way it's supposed to. And then once you get it like that, you're gonna have to line the grooves up of the cage if I can get it out of there. So you've got to line the cage up with the inner, and then drop a ball in, and make sure that you got, let's see, yeah, see I got skinny to fat, and then just work it around and install all the CV balls. You probably had got a frame there, but oh well, it's kind of hard to assemble a CV one-handed with the camera, and then just kind of work them around. Well, we're back. Got cut off there because, you know, my phone's full, and yeah, I pretty much leave my whole life from it. But anyways, yeah, we're back. I got it all assembled, and, you know, obviously skinny to fat and so forth. Yeah, I went over that. But yeah, then once you got it all together, you're going to take your bag of grease. Let me find the corner. There it is. And then I like to go ahead and squeeze some more into each cavity and fill it up. Just make sure that there's plenty of grease in here. And then it's kind of hard to keep you in the front and do this. I like to go into the inside of it and squirt some more in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how you repack CV, or like if you're going with some G-force axles or whatever. I don't remember who else makes them, but somebody else makes them. And you got to reuse your CVs, your stock outers, or if you're going with an 8.8 that reuses your stock outers, yeah, that's how you do it. Because they're, like I said, they're all pretty much the same.